Hello and welcome everybody. My father once told me that if you really need to make money, just do the jobs that nobody else wants to do. That's why today I've put together a list of 9 of the dirtiest side hustles to help you guys start making some extra cash today. These are side hustles that anybody can do. Now it takes a little bit of elbow grease, otherwise they wouldn't be dirty side hustles, but these are totally doable, and you can get started for little to no cost. So make sure you stick around because I'm gonna go over these side hustles. I'm going to talk a little bit about the equipment you may or may not need, and I'm also going to share with you guys a couple websites that I found to help you get started. Let's get into it. The first one on our list is mobile knife sharpening. I love this one. Last summer I needed to get my knives sharpened. Now I tried to do it myself and it just didn't work, so I did a quick Google search and I found a mobile knife sharpening service. This gentleman came out to my house, parked his van out front and started sharpening my knives. And what's really cool about this business is you can get started for relatively pretty cheap. There are starter kits for right around $250, and the cool thing is, these starter kits, they also have training CD-ROMs with them to show you how to sharpen knives. Now when this gentleman came out, he didn't just sharpen my 3 or 4 knives, he sharpened all my neighbors' knives, because once people saw him out there doing this, they're like, oh, I got some knives that need to be sharpened. See, people aren't going to sharpen just one knife, they're going to sharpen 5, 10, or more. Now typical pricing for knife sharpening is around $1 per inch, and the way most people do it is with a minimum of $5 or 5 inches. Now, a really great simple way to get started in this business is just reaching out to friends and family. You could start doing this for free, sharpen their knives, start to hone your skills, and as you start to get a little bit better, you could start to charge. You could go to farmers markets, you could post your services on local Facebook groups, you could even get flyers made up and drop them off at people's houses. There are lots of ways to get started in this business. And with the average sharpening time being around 5 to 10 minutes per knife, you could easily bring in $500 a day or more with this business. It's great as a side hustle, it's great in retirement, it's great for a full-time business. As your business starts to grow, you could invest a little bit back and purchase an actual motorized sharpener, which could cut that time in half. And if you're really serious, you could invest in a van or a truck that could actually hold your equipment in the back so you could sharpen right there. Next up is power washing. Now this is something that I've actually done myself. I started doing power washing in my 20s as a way to make extra money. I love it. I got started with a simple electric power washer for right around $100. I bought it at my local Home Depot. I'm sure you could go on Amazon and get one. If you want to go real crazy, you could get a gas-powered one, but it's a very simple business to get started. Again, you could reach out to friends and family. You could start by power washing decks, power washing houses, power washing campers, boats. You could even power wash driveways and sidewalks. Pretty much anything that needs a deep clean outdoors, you can power wash it. Now, the average price for power washing is anywhere from 35 cents to 77 cents per square foot. They say the average power washer makes anywhere from $170 to $310 per job. Now from my personal experience, my average deck was around $250, and that would take me about 4 hours to complete. Now where I made really good money is I added an additional service, so I would power wash the deck, and then after that I would offer to weatherproof the deck. And I simply went to Home Depot and I got some weatherproofing solution, and after I had power washed the deck and let it dry, I'd come back and I would just apply this coating. It took me no more than 30-45 minutes to actually do this service, and I would charge an additional $150. See, people want to protect their deck, they want to protect their investment, and they want it to look good. So, if you're a little creative and you like being outdoors, and power washing sounds like something for you, this is a great business that you can get started with literally today. Next up is window cleaning, and the way I got started with window cleaning was I simply went to Home Depot, I bought an orange Home Depot bucket, I bought a squeegee, and I bought a sponge, and I literally used the dish soap from my kitchen to mix up the cleaning solution. And that's how I got started. I simply went door to door in my area, to the local businesses like salons, coffee shops, restaurants, anybody with a storefront, and I just knocked on the door. If I saw a dirty window, I'd knock on the door and say, hey, can I clean your windows? Or do you have somebody cleaning your windows? And I even did the first cleaning for free, if they signed up for a monthly service. That's a great way to make good money in this business. Now you can easily charge $3 to $5 per window with, say, a $20 minimum. Now the way you really start to make good money after you've gotten your window cleaning biz running is if you start to do residential homes. The minimum price I charged for a home was around $250, and that would take me anywhere from 3 to 4 hours, and I could do easily 2 of those in a day. I would charge anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for some of these larger homes, and they would take me around 6 to 8 hours to complete. Now before you get started in the window cleaning business, just do a simple Google search for window cleaning companies in your area. Most of these companies are going to have their prices listed right there on the website. So this is just a great benchmark to help you get started. Also, I highly recommend checking out the Window Cleaning Blueprint channel. This guy is awesome. He has tons and tons of great free information to help you get started. From teaching you how to actually clean a window, how to price it, the products and everything you need, so check him out. Next up, painting house numbers on curbs. This is a great business because you can charge anywhere from $50 to $100 to simply spray paint somebody's house numbers on the curb. And all you need to get started in this business is some spray paint and some number stencils. Next up, trash can cleaning. This is a big one, and I've been seeing it all over the internet, all over social media. It's becoming more and more popular as people are getting more into overall health and cleanliness. Ever since COVID came along, people are very, very careful and they're just paying more attention to cleanliness and sanitation. See, dirty garbage cans, they can attract rats and rodents and raccoons and all kinds of stuff. As you know, those little critters can bring along disease with them, and nobody wants that. Plus, nobody wants icky, gross garbage juice smell. Now, at the time of this recording, the average rate to clean a trash can is around $10, so if you were to do 50 trash cans in a day, that's $500. And all you need to get started in this business is a pressure washer and a sprayer. A pressure washer, as we talked about earlier, you can buy an electric one, you could buy a gas one, and they even have battery-powered ones. Now, I wouldn't recommend the battery-powered ones for pressure washing, but for simply doing trash cans, it's a great option, and it's going to be plenty of power for you. Then you pick up a just standard, I guess it's like a bug sprayer or a weed sprayer, and you fill that with the sanitizing solution, and you spray the can after you've cleaned it out, and that helps to rid off the disease and the smell and all that funky stuff that's left over. Next up is parking lot cleaning. The other day I was going through Starbucks drive-thru, getting my coffee, and I saw a young lady there cleaning the parking lot. She had a yellow vest on, she had a dustbin, and then she had a broom, and she was simply going around and just getting all the trash and cleaning up the parking lot. So this is actually a huge business, and the cleaning industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry with actually the parking lot section of it taking up a good chunk, a good percentage. And what's cool about this business is it's super easy to get started. You just need a broom and a dustbin, and then you just start reaching out to commercial real estate management companies. See, they own these little plazas or parking lots, and they have all the storefronts in them. Now the storefronts, right, they're responsible for their little common area, but the parking lot, that is the responsibility of the management company, so they need people to come and clean. That's where you come in. You can start reaching out to these management companies and start offering your services. Now, if this sounds like something of interest to you, there are lots of free videos on YouTube that teach you how to get started. Next up, mobile detailing. Now this is a business that's been around. If you are a car fanatic, if you are a clean freak, this is the business for you. And it doesn't take much to get started. I found this really cool starter kit on Amazon for $159. Also, you may have a lot of the stuff you already need in your garage or in your kitchen. Maybe you are someone who details your car yourself, so you have all the equipment you need to get started. Now, typical prices for an interior cleaning or detailing range anywhere from $150 to $225 for a standard 4-door sedan. But you could also add exterior cleaning, of course, tire cleaning, and even engine cleaning, and you could add an additional $75 to $150 per cleaning. Next up is gutter cleaning. Gutter cleaning is something that I used to do as an add-on service to my window cleaning business, and you can typically charge around 80 cents per foot. With the average house having around 200 feet of gutter, that is around $160, not bad. In my experience, I could easily charge $200 for that service, and it would take me about an hour to 2 hours to complete. The reason why I could complete it in an hour to 2 hours is because instead of doing gutter cleaning by hand, which is the way most people do it, I used a leaf blower. So I would use the leaf blower and I would shoot it into the gutters, shoot all the leaves onto the ground, and then when I was done I'd just rake up the mess, put it in a bag and throw it away. It is a super easy business to get started. If you're considering doing window cleaning or power washing, consider having gutter cleaning as an add-on service, and you can pick up an electric leaf blower for around $25 to $30, not bad. Alright, the next business, dog poop cleaning service. You heard me, people will pay you to clean up the dog poop in the backyard. When I was a kid, if I got in trouble, my job was usually to go in the backyard and clean up the dog poop. See, I hated doing that. Hence the reason people will pay a lot of money for this service, and it's relatively easy to get started. You can buy a simple poop scooper for $17 on Amazon, plus the good people at Do Care have an actual DIY waste removal kit to help you get started. Now, there is a fee associated with it. It's $89, but per their website will show you everything you need to know about getting started in this business. So if you live in a residential area where there are a ton of dogs, then this could be a great opportunity for you. Now, if you're looking for more side hustle ideas, guys, make sure to check out my 54 side hustle dossier. I've got tons of great videos to help you get started making money today. Thank you so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.